Hello, my feminines. Today I'm going to do a quick reading on our divine masculines. So welcome here to Larisa Lili's Temperance. You guys, I've been seeing a lot of synchronicities. If you guys checked out my last video on divine masculine to divine feminines, I had run into a lot of synchronicities on my travel to the Hamptons, and those were definitely messages from the masculine and how they wanted to communicate. So I'm not sure if some of you feminines have reached out, have had received communication between, that Friday from the Labor Day weekend till now. But if not, it's coming from your masculines. But if you have received communication since, please, feminines, do let me know, please. I really would like to know. Below on the comments, I will share. I did receive, that Monday, I received messages from my masculine. So it was definitely felt. I haven't heard from my masculine in like 3 weeks at all. So it's just nice to know when those intense synchronicities come in. It's usually a message to follow or a communication of some sort to follow. So after I had that interaction with my masculine, I haven't heard from him since. So it's just a cycle, feminines. It's just that it's still into that push and pull, and unfortunately, yes, that push and pull will always exist. But do know it. Every time there is that communication or the interaction, as far as I'm concerned, I've always seen growth, and within myself and within my masculine. So do be grateful for that, feminines. Really, really be grateful for that about your masculines. So I'm kind of like in a mood right now, feminines. I have something I have to read to you about the masculines that I received a message. It's really short, but excuse me if I get into tears, because it was very emotional and heartfelt. So I'm going to read it before I pull out some cards to receive some messages. This is just a quick energy check-in with our masculines for the week, okay? So from your DM, my feminines, here we go. Losing you is my biggest fear, but I'm so scared to love you. I've realized my love for you is a reflection of how much I've neglected myself. I've closed my heart for so long. I forgot what love even felt like. You have awakened my heart, and I am grieving my self-neglect. I'm sorry, feminines. I'm telling you, this is hard. And I am grieving my self-neglect to my own heart. It scares me so much. So what I got from that, my feminines, is that the masculines their heart has awakened, but it's such a scary feeling for them, because it's almost like once your heart chakra opens, and I know it happened to me when my heart activation happened, but once that heart chakra opens, you feel everything. And so the masculines are in a place where they haven't felt for so long, and now they're feeling everything. And right now, the only thing they can think about is you, because you've brought that out of them. You make them feel that way, and so they associate that with fear right now, and it's scaring them. And it's, again, they have to grieve their own neglect, because now it's mirroring back how much they've neglected their own hearts, their own self-love. And it's a death, right? It's a death and rebirth. So that is the awakening. And so in this time, my feminines, we have to, if you're feeling any kind of feeling right now in terms of sadness or anxiety or just down, do know that's from your masculine. If it's brought you to tears, do know that's from your masculine in terms of how they feel. The other beautiful thing, I've been getting so many synchronicities, my feminines. The other beautiful thing I see a lot of, I tend to see animals and insects a lot. So yesterday above my bed, I've been living here for 12 years, and above my bed I saw, when I woke up in my ceiling was a ladybug. I've never had a ladybug in the 12 years I lived here in my bedroom. And I was so beautiful. And what's interesting is that a ladybug, the spiritual meaning of a ladybug is an acknowledgement that you found your own inner strength and your wisdom, and you are on your way to bringing blessings to others. And so it was such a confirmation to my work and what I'm doing. And so hopefully, if anything, if a ladybug means anything to you feminines, please know that's confirmation that, you know, you have found your inner strength and your inner wisdom. And wow, as I say, that is 555. And so that's going to bring about change, my feminines, and within that change within yourself, it's also, do know it's elevating the masculine, as I just saw 555, to also change, and it's causing this shift forward. The other thing I saw today, so random, I tend to leave my kitchen window open, but I live on the 5th floor. It's so, there are no flowers here, there's maybe trees or something, there's nothing. And so a bee flew so high and obviously came into my apartment, in the kitchen, I guess, because the window that's open is in the kitchen, and my bedroom's all the way in the other side. And I wasn't in my kitchen at all. I was obviously picking up my home, and in my bedroom, all of a sudden I see something fly in from my mirror, because I was in front of my dresser, and I see something fly in. And my room, I think it was in 2018, September 2018, I painted it yellow. And so my room has all yellow curtains. And that's a story for another day why I chose yellow. But obviously it attracted the bee into my room, all the bright, beautiful yellow I have, bright, beautiful yellow curtains. They came in, and I didn't know what it was. I thought it was a fly. When I went and checked, it was a bee. And so, just so you know, feminines, the bee, the spiritual meaning of a bee is hard work and dedication. It's also the symbol of the sun, and it's goddess. It's the goddess. And my feminines, you guys are in this empress, definitely in your goddess empress energy, and I feel that. So if any of you see bees, do know it's just a symbol that you're discovering your new destination. You're in your personal power, and often people who have the bee totem are people who often become motivational speakers, teachers, healers, and even light workers. And you know, their goal is always for the greater global village. So the other thing about bees is the honeycomb. The honeycomb represents the heart chakra. And so I really felt that was also the message, what I got from my masculine, is that he's in his heart, and he has awakened to his heart. So it's, you know, it's just always so beautiful to see those synchronicities. So yep, as I say that, ascending. Our masculines are ascending, my feminines. They are definitely in their heart. What else, Spirit? What else can we get for our masculines? So our DFs know. What can we else? What do our DFs want our DFs? What do our DMs want our DFs to know? They want to speak, my feminines. Yep. Tribe and mask. They're releasing, you know, but I think it's those fears of like childhood wounds, of their neglect. And in this place of while they're in this realization, this clarity they received, right? It's like you see this boat moving towards the sun. This clarity they received is how much they've been neglecting. You know, like I said in the letter, I am grieving myself neglect to my own heart. And here they're realizing how much they've neglected to their own soul and their own heart. Wow. Okay. What else, Spirit? What else can we give our DFs? Thank you. What else does our DM want to tell our DFs, please? What else do our divine masculines want to tell our divine feminines? Spirit, thank you. Confirming this message. Thank you. Oh, See, twin flame. What else do our divine masculines want? Deception. I really just feel like this is a deception towards their heart. Yep. Lessons, self-worth, and karmic. Yeah, you know, so they've deceived themselves, and they're realizing through these lessons how they've gravitated towards these karmic cycles, you know, whether it's partnerships, abusing themselves through escapism, through alcohol, you know, just self-sabotaging behaviors. They are realizing, you know, they know that this connection, this twin flame connection, has brought that out of them, and this neglect is really coming to surface right now. What else, Spirit? Give me a few more. Thank you. Fall and signs. Yep. They're receiving signs. Give me one more, Spirit. Give me one more. That, you know, that's funny. This was pause and mute were on the bottom. So during this time out, there, and then Muse was on the bottom. So obviously you're the inspiration to this, my feminines. So during this time out, they're seeing signs, and they're really in this quiet, you know, we're in the Virgo season, and Virgo in the tarot is the Hermit card. So they're really in this place of silence and seeing, almost like it's like a movie in their mind, and seeing themselves and how their life, how they've been the protagonist, you know, or the main character in their movie, and how things have played out for themselves is such a realization right now, in terms of what they're working on this Virgo season. You know, this pause card is like the Hermit, you know, it's like the Hermit. It's Virgo season, this September for sure, this month. And with the fall, you know, this is not easy energy to get through. So they might, you know, they might lighten up more during the fall, but I kind of find this hard energy, feminine. So kind of be prepared, because come mid-October, Mercury retrograde also begins, and so we also have a blue moon October 31st. So do be prepared for a very intense time in October, between mid-October and I really say to the end of December, but harder between mid-October and mid-November. So this can definitely drag on to the entire fall, my feminines, in where they'll be processing all of this. We had 3 of Cups that just came out. Okay, so Spirit, give me more on this twin flame. Spirit, let's just confirm twin flame. Yeah, look at that. Heavy burdens, you know, it's their 10 of Wands. This connection's definitely, you know, like I said, it's illuminated a lot, and they feel like it's a burden to them, but because it's opened up so much. Yeah, so here, look, the Hierophant and healing and recovery. Yep, 4 of Swords. So they know this connection has opened up too much. It's almost like they need this time apart because it's too much of a burden. The energy's too much, feels like a burden. It's like the love kind of suffocated them a bit. My feminines, this spiritual advisement, it's the Hierophant, it's your spiritual connection with them, and they know that this connection is real, but they need to recover. They realize that you're healing them. Like, it's almost like you open their heart, you're healing them. They have to kind of be in silence right now, because they don't, it's almost like what is going on, you know. It's that energy of like, what am I feeling? Look at that on the bottom of that 4 of Wands, you know, this again, the 1111 card. So Four of Wands is the 11, the twin flame card. So do know, feminines, the masculines, are in a very deep processing stage right now, and they're gonna need some time. Give me more on this deception and lessons. Give me more on this deception and lessons. Yep, finding their balance. Six of Pentacles. You know, they're really trying to find themselves in their world right now because it's new. It's new to them. Give me more for deception and lessons. Give me more for this deception and lessons. This is a whole, wow, this doesn't want to go back in. Yep, King of Pentacles, stable. What is interesting is this king is holding a baby. And I think because we have tribe, it's also dealing with family, you know, their family dynamics, and how also the father figure in their life was also missing. They also fear that once they've opened this up, right, because we had the Hierophant and then the Four of Wands at the bottom, they say, if I do come into my feminine's life, would I be a good father? You know, there's a lot of questions here, you know, with their self-worth and regretting all these. They know they have a dark past. And it's like, how do I bring this purity? You know, a baby's pure. How can I do that? And there's a lot of questioning themselves if they can be this stable king. Yep, look at that. Two of Pentacles in the bottom, balancing act here in the bottom. You know, and then the six, right? So there's a lot of balancing that they're doing, because they don't know if they can fit this role. You know, it's almost like they're scared. And that's what they're saying. My letter said, it scares me so much. It's like these masculines really never thought this would happen. They've been in this deceptive place in their life where they just gave up. Their heart was so closed. They just gave up. And you know, the thought of anything being good happening to them is the last thing on their mind. Sorry, give me something for this karmic partner here. Give me a message for the karmic partner. This karmic energy here. Give me an additional clarification. Whoa. So we don't want these. Yep, look at that. Five of Swords and Five Pentacles, isolated and alone, mind games and control. Like, they know they've done this. And how I just said, what did I just say, you guys? I saw 555. Here we have 55. This change, they're being like, our masculines are just kind of pushing forward. They have no choice but to cross in order to get to the six. They have to get through this energy right now. It's harsh energy, my feminines, and I feel like, oh, look at that, the Four of Wands is back in the bottom. So remember, it's four, so they're stabilizing. In this time, they're stabilizing. We have the Six of Pentacles, right? So the six divided by two, six is another stabilizing. So six divided by two is a 3. And 3 is the Trinity, mind, body, and spirit. So this is a stabilizing of themselves, mind, body, and spirit. And then with the Two of Pentacles, right, another balancing. So there's a lot of balancing going on here right now, my feminines. Look at that, as I say, that Six of Cups. Yeah, so, you know, and again, memories and reunion. So they're really thinking about their past right now. This has a lot to do with their past, and then thinking of you with it as well. You know, I didn't ask for anything, but I'm gonna put it back. But it's just amazing. Fall. Give me more on the fall, Spirit. Give me a message for the fall. Give me another clarifier here for the fall. Thank you. This Four of Wands really wanted to come out, you guys. Like, there was no way. This Knight of Pentacles, steady progress with the Four of Wands, foundation and commitment. So this fall is strong energy, my feminines. It just is. It's going to be slow. You know, they're going to move slow, but they're moving forward. And with it being the Four of Wands showing up so much, is that they understand the connection. They do. Give me more on the signs. Give me a clarifier for the signs here. Spirit, thank you. Ooh, my goodness. They really want to speak. Seven of Swords here is coming out. Again, deception and strategy. I just feel like it's signs. Again, that's like their strategy. Give me more on signs, Spirit. Give me a message for signs, please. Thank you. So, yep, painful endings. So they know that it's time. So, you know, 10 comes down to a 5-5 as well. This change is showing up in their life. And it's just worrying them out. It's not, they're spending a lot of time alone, my divine. Yep, look at that Empress in the bottom, like that, and Queen of Pentacles. So you're very strong in their mind. They're spending a lot of time alone. Give me more on this pause, Spirit. Give me more on the pause here for the masculines. Thank you. Yep, here we go. Knight of Cups and the Emperor. They're spending a lot of time alone right now. And I feel like this Knight of Cups, I mean, it says romantic gesture. They're just in their thoughts about you, because it's their safe place. And it's just the beginning. These are small gestures for themselves of their heart, right? So, because it's the Cups. So it's a proposal, it's an offer, it's a new venture, but it has to do with their heart, something they're passionate about. And right now, the masculines are in their heart. And they need to be alone. They need to be alone. They need to process all this energy here. Yep, look at that in the bottom. 8 of Pentacles, work in progress. They're working on it, my feminines. They need to take this time out. Yep, look at that. Six of Cups again in the bottom. 6 of Wands and 10 of Cups. You know, they're aware. They're aware. But in this time, our masculines, you know, need to be alone. So let me pull just some energies here from the oracle, my divine masculine oracles, the divine masculine oracles here. So just give me some added messages here. Additional dimension, an added dimension here for feminines. What else do masculines want the feminines to know? And then we're just going to get messages after this. Rage. You know, they're just really upset at themselves right now. Give me more from the masculine. What else do the masculines want our feminines to know? Yep. Endurance and hollow. You know, they're really building up to, they have to build up to this. This ascension hasn't been easy, you know, and that the hollow is just, it was the emptiness they were feeling for so long. And they realized how hollow their hearts really have been, and now it's pure with it's you know, drowning in love. Like their heart is just filled. They're becoming, once the heart chakra opens, you're one with everything. So I mean, watching a movie, you'll cry. I mean, I'm sure you feminines know that, you know, can understand where I'm coming from, like especially if you're a super empath, because I definitely am. I cry off. I can't watch movies anymore. But they're trying to build up themselves right now from this grief and this anger of what they've done to themselves. I mean, you guys, look at that. 5 of Pentacles, 5 of Swords, you know, 10 of Swords. There's a lot of pent up frustration here. You know, tribe and mask of what, of the realization. Oh, look at that, divine feminine in the bottom. So, you know, you're both showing up here, and they know that. Give me one more, Spirit. What else the masculine wants them to know? explode, absorb, charming. They're just in a place, you know, they're, again, trying to absorb, like, come back to their hearts. But they're also with you, thinking of you, your charisma. They're trying to remember so they don't stay in the state of rage. You know, that's why you're showing up here. They're really like, when they get into this place, they think of you, but at the same time, you scare them. You know, your energy scares them because it's like you're the most purest thing they've ever had. It's like, how can I love them, but how can I be so scared of them? I mean, this is just a heart opening, my feminines. Okay, so Spirit, what messages do masculines want our feminines to know? What untold messages here, please? Ooh, I felt that. Clingy, feeling trapped pushes me away. Please give me some space. Yeah. So just give them some space. You know, feminists, try not to reach out if you have been. You know, if you have to give them space, give them space. They really need to process this. What else, Spirit? Gesture. I'm going to come sweep you away. Yeah. You know, when they're ready. Like I said, for some of you, it's definitely going to be after the fall. I think they're going to be processing a lot. But for those who have, from the last reading, if you at least had communication from your masculine, maybe connected, you know, time. Yep, I know the clock is ticking for us. Won't you wait for me? They know they have time. And like I said, 4, and then beneath that is unrequited. I'm not sure if we both feel the same way about each other. I think it's just their fear, their fear that you're not going to love them. I think they're creating this self-doubt. The fear is so big that it's creating self-doubt within themselves. What else does our masculine want our feminines to know? Is there any other messages from our masculines to our feminines, please? Thank you. Please don't take what happened personally. It's not you, it's me. The grass wasn't greener on the other side. Yeah, I mean, they knew their old life it's not what they want anymore. They know that it's not, you know, if they were in this karmic cycle with a partner, actually, you know, then, you know, I'm trying to take responsibility for my actions right now. Please know this. And the responsibility they're taking is to deal with their crap. Yep, look at that. You've affected my life significantly. That heart chakra activation is extremely intense right now. Yeah, trust me. I know when my masculine goes silent, trust me, I know. He's in a processing place, so it's just something you have to do. Protect it, you know, protect your connection. Okay, what do we got here? You were never the problem. I was just caught up in my own pain. I mean, yeah, you know, and it's just like they confirm it again here. Please don't take what happened personally. It's not you, it's me. I mean, you're not the problem. They've got to face their demons right now. Feminines, give me one more, Spirit. They love you. Your love is too strong right now. I kept my feelings for you a secret because I was afraid of being judged. You were my best kept secret. You know, this is not something they've been sharing with anyone. Give me one more, Spirit, for the feminines. What else are masculines want our feminines to know? What else are... Okay. I'm struggling and suffering more than I'm letting on. Nobody knows it but me. I feel weak. Yeah, I know. Feminines, this energy was tough, and that letter, you know, it scares them. You know, the part that made me cry so hard when I wrote that is when they said, I am grieving my self-neglect to my own heart. Could you imagine having your heart closed for so long, and then all of a sudden your heart opens, and then you feel everything, your love for everything, and then you're like, whoa, I don't know what that is. And you know how much you have to grieve of how much you've neglected yourself by engaging in these behaviors that really never really meant anything to you. They were just you realize how, they're realizing how much they escaped their own pain without facing. So my feminines, this is the read, the energy check-in with your divine masculine. Please like, share, and subscribe. Comment below. Let me know, what's going on with your masculine. If any of you actually, since my last read, has received any communication. It is what it is, my feminines. I know it's tough, but I'm here for you. This place is safe, and do know that, this journey is real. This journey is tough. But this is also a journey to yourself. And so those who resonated with the ladybug and the bee, you're in a good place, my feminines. Do know you're in a good place, because I definitely feel in a wonderful place. Of course, I'm an empath, so the pain of any masculine and my own, I'm going to, I'm compassionate towards, and I'm going to feel it. So with that said, my feminines, live always relentlessly in striving aspiration. Thank you for visiting here at Larisa Lili's Temperance. Remember, this is about your soul's evolution, and I'm here to nurture your soul. So with that said, I love you, feminines. Take care. See you in the next message. Bye.